A new lawsuit is accusing Lizzo of sexual harassment and of creating a hostile work environment, including instances of weight shaming. The 44-page lawsuit, which is filed by three of Lizzo's former dancers in Los Angeles Superior Court, accused the singer of going against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, as Lizzo is well known for embracing body positivity, while they continue saying that she weight shames her dancers and demeans them in illegal and demoralizing ways. There is an incident described in the suit where the dancers claim that Lizzo was encouraging cast members to touch nude performers in Amsterdam and then pressured one of the dancers to touch the body parts of a nude woman. When she rejected, Lizzo began a chant for her too, and she finally did so to bring the chants to an end. The lawsuit also alleges that Lizzo's dance captain made the dancers feel uncomfortable with her remarks, especially surrounding her beliefs on people who engaged in premarital sex.
So I wanted to cover the Lizzo story because I'm not shocked about any of it. I don't believe all of it. I don't think that there were a bunch of innocent victims here. This is not also a defense to Lizzo because she should have thought twice about many of the things she allowed herself to engage in. And I mean many of the acts that she's allowed herself to engage in, especially being in her position as a celebrity. But you will not find my kind of commentary anywhere else. So if you do like what you hear, please don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, there are all kinds of accusations coming out. The fat shaming, the harassment that was done in more of a heated manner. I like to give everybody credit, even though these people they have more subscribers than me, but not for long because you guys are going to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. But I like to give people credit because I'm using their video and they put together these videos. It takes time to edit all of this stuff. So this is Sloan's channel. He breaks down the accusations in this lawsuit very well, but we're not going to watch all 17 minutes of it. I want you to hear a few clips.
Inviting cast members to take turns touching the performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' private parts, and eating bananas, I guess trying to make it seem like they're doing something more. Lizzo allegedly pressured Davis to touch the breasts of one performer and began goading her when she refused. And there's actually a lot more when it comes to this banana situation. It's literally made headlines. Lizzo showed interest in banana show, now being sued over it. Here are actually some clips from these moments, and it's really bizarre to see the context in which she's been violating or making people feel uncomfortable in. Lizzo kept an eye on the famed banana show in Amsterdam for years.
Okay, so there's an actual show in Amsterdam about eating bananas, okay? And Lizzo was apparently interested in that show and she wanted to go see it. So then she took her dancers, I guess, with her to see it. Y'all went with her to the show. You knew what the show was about. So this is where I don't believe all women all the time.
There are also other dancers who claim that there's some race involved in here as well. One of these dancers, whose last name is Rodriguez, claims that they are a person who's not Black, one of the few that are part of the dance crew, and that they were treated differently. And I don't know if they're trying to insinuate that they were paid less, but there needs to be a little bit more detail here. These three dancers are...
So there definitely needs to be more detail. So I guess Rodriguez is saying she was treated funny because she wasn't Black. You see, like I said, I want you to see a few more clips of these ladies talking about this situation. Now, apparently, these girls have gone to almost like a press conference tour. I mean, you see they're on CNN and they're on News Nation and they're on TMZ.
Were these demands or suggestions made by Lizzo, as you say, were they direct, where they said, I really want you to do it? Or was it more, I'm afraid if I don't, I might get fired?
Yeah, I think for both of us, there was like this always looming feeling of thinking that if you didn't do something or you didn't adhere to certain suggestions or demands, that your job could be in jeopardy. You know, have fun with her and, go along with like what she was doing and, be down for anything that they were they were favored, they were hired for more shows, they were invited on, like private jets and to do cool things, and could hang out with her and in like tropical settings like Hawaii and stuff like that. Some of our coworkers, it's just like there was no line between professionalism and personal. And so we had in our mind.
And y'all were cool with that, like y'all were cool with that. If it concerns you so much about no line between professionalism and, informal things happening, I believe you would have left the production, right? I'm not making any excuses, because what I believe is that everything that they're saying, for the most part, as far as like going to the banana show, having to touch performers, and possibly many more things, I believe it all to be true. But I also believe that they were down with it because they were down with it. I do. This is a very subjective case, but it's an easy one, unfortunately, to prove against Lizzo, because there's a feeling of subordinate and superior. She's their superior. She owns the show or whatever. And so she's their manager. So they can say, well, we felt intimidated, so we had to pretend. Prior to her filing the lawsuit, this is from DJ J. Erica, Lizzo's accuser, ex-dancer, sings positive praises to Lizzo on camera months prior to filing lawsuit. TMZ had obtained video shot in April 2023. Plaintiff Ariana Davis gushes over Lizzo, saying, "It's been so amazing and such a beautiful journey. I look up to her so much."
What's up? It's Ariana Davis from season 1 of Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. I know I've been on tour. I've been working with Lizzo for some months, maybe close to a year now. And it's been so amazing and such a beautiful journey.
That you went to go audition again to stay a part of this journey. So my question is, did something happen? Did she not get the part? Guys, comment below, please, and let me know. If anybody follows this show or all Watch Out for the Big Girls. I don't follow anything Lizzo, okay? Let me know. Did this girl get shunned? Did she not get in season 2 or whatever? If you happen to know.
Was I brought into a private meeting where I was kind of interrogated about my personal matters and ended up having to share very personal things about myself regarding my weight? Yes.
But obviously that comes with, there had to be some sort of contract that was signed to let these girls know that they couldn't get any bigger than what they already were. I mean, I don't understand what the thing was about the weight, because at the end of the day, these women look too big to be backup dancers. They do. That is the truth, because now you have all these issues because they had to work too hard. So yeah, but they probably did ask you questions like, what's going on? You're already, 330 pounds, and it looks like you're pushing to try to be 400. And we can't have that, because it's already hard enough to keep the stamina right now, and any more weight, and you're not going to be able to do anything else. And we also don't want you to pass out while you're doing all of this dancing and performing. Lizzo's statement, apparently she says, "These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually, I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound, and too outrageous not to be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional." Oh, wow. See, now I didn't know that. Really, to me, I don't see that Lizzo has a bad attitude, more than she just constantly makes herself the butt of the joke, but in a very self-destructive way that I don't see happiness from her. As much as she wants to say that she's happy, I don't see it. And I don't think there's any amount of money that's worth you constantly chipping away from your soul just to say you have money and you're traveling and you're doing whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, when they're done with you, they're done with you. And maybe now, because there's not too many spaces for, a fat Black woman performer to be a mega superstar. There isn't enough space for that. I mean, straight up, you're not going to have 7 or 10 of them. So they might have decided, whoever owns the music industry, you know how these things go. They're done with Lizzo, and now the lawsuits come, and they'll put somebody else in place of Lizzo for the body positivity. And I've heard people say they're so brokenhearted that, oh, Lizzo fat shame people. But that's the thing, when we give ourselves these fake labels of righteousness, right? And I would never say certain things about women, and I would never do this, and I would never do that. And then you're found out that you do it. Listen, you called them broads fat. You did. I wasn't there, but I know you did. That's, you were being a human. This holier than thou image that she was trying to portray, it's breaking apart. This is it. So I don't know how she gets past this, or if she does. This is being allowed to happen to Lizzo. So we'll see where it goes. There's more allegations, like I said. So if you guys want to see more of a video, apparently she stole somebody's man now, and she stole somebody's material. I mean, everybody remembers everything at the same time. This is the part that I don't like. And this is when y'all make me defend people who I normally would not defend, or look like I'm defending them, or call you out, because it's always at the same time we all remember. But that's all I have to say about Lizzo. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.